Understanding and managing concussions. Today, we're talking about 5 essential tips for doing so. I'm Natalie Gerry, the principal lawyer and founder of Gerry Law. I help injured people get the compensation that they deserve for their injuries. Let's get into this topic today. Dealing with a concussion requires understanding of its nature, appropriate assessment, treatment, and the crucial role of sleep in recovery. So first of all, I should say, obviously, I'm not a medical professional. I'm a personal injury lawyer. I am not giving medical advice, but here are some insights into navigating this challenging condition effectively. These come from obviously a non-medical background, so please take it with a grain of salt, but these are some observations about concussions that could be applicable to you if you've experienced this type of injury. First of all, the nature and impact of concussions. A concussion is an acquired brain injury that results from sudden movement of the brain within the skull, typically due to a blow to the head or body. Symptoms can vary widely between individuals. Some have headaches, nausea, dizziness, memory loss, and cognitive impairments. It's essential to recognize these signs early to get proper treatment for a concussion. This brings me to the second important point, and this is assessment and diagnostic tools. So diagnosing a concussion involves neurological assessments, CT scans, and MRIs to evaluate brain function and detect any structural damage. However, negative imaging results doesn't necessarily rule out a concussion, as symptoms can persist despite clear scans. The third point to know about concussions is the role of rest and sleep. So contrary to past beliefs, rest, including sleep, is crucial for concussion recovery. So rest allows the brain to heal by replenishing energy levels. It's safe to sleep if the individual shows signs of alertness, stability in walking, normal pupil size, and no nausea or vomiting. So it's important to monitor during sleep, and periodic waking is advisable initially, but a person should not be completely disallowed from sleeping. So again, here, go with your medical professional's advice, but it seems as though the advice has changed in the past years, where initially people were saying, do not let people sleep. But if those conditions that I mentioned, they're stable in walking, they're alert, they have no nausea or vomiting, then it seems okay to let them sleep. And sleep is an important part of rest and recovering. The fourth point to know about post-concussion recovery guidelines is that during the first 24 to 48 hours after a concussion, you should absolutely avoid driving, avoid alcohol, avoid drugs, and avoid strenuous activities. It's important to complete cognitive and physical rest, and this is recommended to help with recovery. Symptoms typically show improvement within a few days, but if they persist beyond 4 weeks, it's important that you get healthcare, you seek a professional's advice, and you get further evaluation, because this can be a sign of a bigger problem. So this brings me to the fifth point, which is managing long-term effects. Some individuals may experience prolonged symptoms known as post-concussive syndrome. This can include persistent headaches, cognitive difficulties, mood swings, and sleep disturbances. Treatment often involves specialists like neurologists or neuropsychologists to manage these symptoms effectively. Understanding these fundamentals and seeking appropriate medical care are crucial steps in managing concussions and promoting a full recovery. Concussions can be really sneaky because there are times where, and I've had clients who have a bump on the head and they seem like they're getting better, but then they hit a plateau where they are not getting better and their injuries just seem to keep bothering them, where they're having trouble, they're having headaches, they're having difficulties, brain fog, mood swings, sleep disturbances. So even if you think that an injury is not that serious initially, a head injury can turn into more than just that, and it can last a really long time. If you suspect that you or someone you know has suffered a concussion, it's really important that you get promptly evaluated by medical professionals and you get proper management of the post concussion syndrome type, and you get proper management of the concussion symptoms. If you've been injured by someone else due to their negligence, then it's also important that you speak with a lawyer as soon as possible. As I said, an injury that seems somewhat minor can go on and turn into a bigger issue and can really affect your life on an ongoing basis. I would be happy to chat with you. I'm available for a consultation. Give me a call at the information contained in the video.